Speak like you love yourself. Think like you love yourself. Eat like you love yourself. And care for your natural hair like you love yourself. Greetings, good people. So I've been getting an increase in hair healing consultations, and what I am noticing is around years 4 to 6, some of my new clients are experiencing breakage. They're experiencing thinning. They're losing density even though they're gaining length. Some are even losing hair at the scalp. And so they are reaching out to me to figure out why. And of course, my hair healing plans encompass some dietary changes, right? Because I want to make sure you're getting the proper nutritional support. But what I want to make sure that you all understand is that when you have a combination regimen of synthetics and natural, the natural products that you're using are only mitigating the damage that the synthetic products are doing. They are not preventing it, and they're definitely not reversing it unless you have very targeted methods that you're using. So the damage that you would see at year 2 if you were just strictly synthetic, maybe it doesn't appear to year 5 or 6. Now, these time frames will vary depending on the products that you're using and other factors. But I want to make sure that we all understand that if you want to avoid the damage, you're going to have to remove the damaging products from your regimen. There's no other way around it. You eliminate the problem, you automatically improve your results. The other piece that I think we're all forgetting here is that it's not just about hair. A lot of the ingredients in these products are impacting your hormones. They're impacting your nervous systems. They are adding toxins to your body system that contribute to cancers and other disease. So if you're having specific hair care concerns or just prefer one-on-one guidance to get you the best head of natural hair of your life, reserve the hair healing consultation. And enjoy this video full of some of my favorite recipes that are healing to the hair, nourishing to the hair, healing and helpful to the body system, like there's not a harmful ingredient in them. Welcome to the channel, Vibrant Beings. In this video, I am sharing with you all some of my favorite and most highly effective do-it-yourself holistic hair care recipes. Enjoy. So first up, we have an avocado oil, eucalyptus essential oil, and lavender essential oil hot oil treatment. Hot oil treatments are great for not only nourishing the hair but strengthening the hair, also detangling the hair. And you can do them anytime you want, but especially if you have some real serious detangling to do and you want to be the most gentle on your hair, removing knots and tangles before combing through with your fingers while nourishing your hair at the exact same time. So throughout this video, you're going to see texts pop up that detail the benefits each ingredient has for our hair. And I think it's important for us to make sure that we're focusing on how the ingredients in our hair products impact not only the condition of our hair overall, but also our health. And so I would encourage you all to take a pause and just take in what the benefits of these ingredients actually do for our hair. The flip side to that is when you begin to look at ingredients like that, you'll also be able to do the same thing for some of these more commercial synthetic products and come to the very quick realization that aside from extending the shelf life, those ingredients, the synthetic ones, have no benefits for our hair and are oftentimes the reason why our hair is drying out, breaking prematurely, and contributing to other health problems. So back to this hot oil treatment, just fusing the oil, shaking it to fuse the oils together before I begin applying it to my hair. Now, you can certainly do your hot oil treatments on dry hair. I just find that adding water to the situation always makes it much easier to handle the hair. The hair is more pliable, it's more elastic. It allows for moisture to be given to the hair while bringing your emollients and your nourishing phytonutrients to the hair situation. And so water is always my go-to when I do any type of hot oil treatment, which my hair desperately needed. If y'all can tell, I had been going several weeks just kind of rinsing and wearing, no detangling, weekly detangling, which is best for my type of hair. Just rinsing and wearing, putting it up in high buns and pinups and whatnot. And there was no way at this stage that I was getting any type of tool through my hair without significant lubrication and some extensive finger detangling before trying to bring a tool into the situation. And so the hot oil pre-poo treatment it is. Now, I left this treatment in overnight after starting to detangle my hair, and I just had like a small section, a quarter of a section left to do. Took my time, watched movies, chilled out, but I ended up sleeping with this and then completing my detangle the next day. And after I completed my detangle, I went on ahead and trimmed it because my hair was just so thoroughly smoothed out and brushed out that it actually looked like a blow dry. I didn't actually get that part on camera, but it looked like I had blown dry my hair because that's how well detangled it was. So I just was able to actually comb through, trim it. I took about 2 inches off, and I trim my hair about 1 to 2 times a year. So this trim is coming up on just a year. Again, but I took about a good 2 inches off all the way around, and the hair just feels so much better. After detangling and trimming, I went on ahead and shampooed using a black soap and charcoal base, all natural shampoo, and so that I can thoroughly remove all the oil, any other debris and dirt that was on my scalp, before moving on to a nourishing, detoxing, and hydrating clay mask that we'll see in the upcoming section. Now, your clay mask can be either hydrating or dehydrating while providing that super strength detox action, because the clay is negatively charged, and so it functions to attract all positively charged metals, toxins, dirts, things on the hair and scalp and draw them out. But the ingredients you choose to use are going to determine how stripping your mask is while doing the detoxing process. And so for my hair, it's always a hydrating clay mask. The only time I would go for a dehydrating clay mask or a stripping clay mask is when the hair is just super coated with silicones, petroleums, things that really need some aggressive stripping power. And you don't necessarily want to go down the chelating shampoo route. Then you would formulate your mask differently. But for me and my hair, it's hydrating. So take heed to those ingredients and their benefits. Now, in my days behind the chair, I offered a few different hair care plan options to my clients for those naturals who are really into caring for the hair and not just having it styled to look a certain way. And so my basic hair care plan was just a really good detox shampoo, moisturizing shampoo. Of course, we're detangling and trimming and wet set styling. And then the middle plan included all of that, and then we added a special hair treatment mask depending on what the client's hair needed. And then the next one included all of that plus a clay mask before their final special treatment hair care mask, depending on, the characteristics of their hair. Was it color treated, all these lovely things. And then each plan was wrapped up with any type of wet set based styling built in. And so when I tell you, we spent some time on taking care of some hair and making sure the ladies walked out of there with not only their hair pampered, but also their spirits pampered. It was like a mini spa day for the hair, because I'm gonna do my clients like I do myself. And so now we are just thoroughly rinsing the clay mask after soaking in the tub for quite some time. Like, I'm the person that gets in the bathtub and don't get out for 2 hours. So I am, rerunning the hot water. Like, I'm just in there. But after my soak, which I can't even tell you how long it went on that day, I let out all the water and then use the attachment in the tub to thoroughly rinse the mask from my hair. So clay masks not only detox your hair and your scalp and skin, but they also gently exfoliate the scalp just by nature of the shape of the clay particles. Now, this particular mask, again, is formulated to hydrate and soften and strengthen while doing its detox action. The other wonderful benefit to some of the ingredients in the clay mask is helping the hair to retain its natural melanin and slow down the graying process. Now, because of the way I formulate my mask, I could have totally stopped there and just moved right into styling, because the hair is soft, it is detangled, it just feels great. But I wanted to finish up with a nice, emollient, fatty, nourishing conditioner. And so what you see me doing here is just mixing up a delightfully softening and strengthening hair and scalp nourishing conditioner to apply to the hair after rinsing out the clay mask. And of course, you can do this all on the same day, or you can do it on a couple of different days. It really just depends on, I would say, how detangled your hair is. If your hair is extremely detangled, you might want to break this up into 2 days. But if you don't have to spend much time on detangling, and you can totally get this all done in a day and still have energy for life. And so what you see me doing here is just applying the lovely conditioner to my strands. And if your cuticles are intact. You can go through all these processes without having to detangle again. Like, you don't have to detangle after shampooing again. You've already done it before you shampoo, and your cuticles are in such good shape by virtue of the ingredients that you're using on your hair on a regular basis that no additional detangling is required. They're not lifting, they're not brittle, catching on each other. Your ends have been maintained, and so you can just go from step to step to step. If you're finding that you can't, that means your hair has sustained some damage to the cuticles, even up to the roots. A lot of people have that. Which means an evaluation and change in your hair care regimen is necessary so that your cuticles remain strong and you're able to retain the maximum length that you grow, because you're not having so much damage occur to your hair mechanically by just catching on itself and requiring more frequent and aggressive trims. So like I stated earlier, the ingredients in your products make a significant difference in the health of your hair. They're going to either build it up or break it down. So this is our after, and this is a 2-product wash and go, and it is simply some avocado oil and a homemade flaxseed gel. I am a lover of all natural, holistic ingredients as hair products and as food products. Actually, they're better for our overall health. They're just better for the environment. The results are better. That's just been my preference and my primary practice. Even as a cosmetologist, I was very heavy on incorporating all natural whole ingredients into the hair care process, as well as recommending those types of products to my clients for their at-home care, because I know the difference in performance and how much more nutritive they are to the hair. And so as you can see, this gel has hold, it has flexibility of movement, and this is day 1 hair, just air dried. Now, if you are one that is finding your flaxseed gel or your chia seed gel, even your sea moss gels that you're making at home are flaking, I'm going to tell you it is because you are using products that contain synthetics ingredients underneath them. Natural products are generally synergistic with other natural bases, and when you decide to move to an oil or a butter that is all natural, that doesn't have any of these synthetic fillers and whatnot in it, you won't have these flaking problems. And so that's a good pro tip for you. But as y'all can see, the hair has movement, the hair has hold, the hair is touchably soft but still very firm, and I just love it. I wore this particular wash and go for about 4 days, and then I decided to wet it down again and reapply some more gel, just so that it was looking still pretty defined and less voluminous and afro texture. If I wanted to, keep going for several days, I could do that. Go about a good week or so and just rock the biggest hair. But I find that I'm liking it more defined and just more containable these days. So I may just wet the hair down and reapply some product on day 3 or 4 and start it all over again. You have kinky, coily hair, type 4 hair. You never want to put something drying in your hair mask. Just for what? Like, our hair doesn't even need those things. Now, people who have like super oily, straight hair, that might be something that they would benefit from, because the acids are needed to help penetrate the oils that are living on their hair and all that thing there. We don't need that. So we don't need to be putting lemon juice and apple cider vinegar and things in our hair treatment mask. It's just a no-no. And so you have to be careful where you're getting your mask recipes and stuff from. So case in point, my particular mask here is half and half. It's half henna, it's half indigo, and then I add some lovely oils, some avocado oil, some coconut oil, some what else did I put up in there? I think there was some olive oil, and then some essential oils, because these things do not smell good. They're very earthy. So I put essential oils so that I can be, giving myself a semi-spa experience with this hair mask. And you choose whatever oils resonate with you, whatever you don't have allergies to, whatever contain benefits that you are after for your hair and scalp. Don't ask me to remember specifically what I put up in this one, but I'm going to say I know there was some rose geranium. There's definitely some rosemary, might be a little clove going on. And then I put some honey. Now, I wish that I had been able to get around to giving you all like a straight up after of what this looked like, the richness of this particular mask. But life got busy. I ended up having to travel. And so I wasn't able to get back to doing anything with some hair content for several weeks. So when I say several weeks, I'm thinking about six to almost 8 weeks. And so what you're seeing here is close to 8 weeks of like shampooing and fading. So it's back to a very like rich reddish brown, and you can see that my grays are lighter than the hair that is darker, that's naturally darker. So, and that's just, living and going and doing and being. But the next time, I'll do my best the next time I do this hair mask to capture the color right after. I hope y'all have found the video very informative, and that it inspires you to incorporate more whole ingredients and more holistic practices into your hair care regimen. The benefits of holistic and whole ingredients are awesome and just cannot be duplicated by any of the synthetics on the market. And the more you start to dig into the differences, you'll land where you're supposed to be if you place a high value on your hair and your health. So you'll find some of these recipes in my ebook, in addition to some top tier natural hair care products that you don't have to make. For those of you who are not quite into the DIY just yet, you'll also find an extensive list of ingredients you want to avoid when shopping for hair products, as well as best natural hair care practices and so much more in the ebook. So I thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Until then, I wish you a healthy, happy, easy natural hair care journey. If you have specific hair care concerns, or just prefer one-on-one guidance to give you the best head of natural hair in your life, reserve a hair healing consultation. I am here to support you.